Lynn Scarlett joins me in the studio. She's the managing director for public policy at the Nature Conservancy, and she also attended Saturday's March for Science here in Washington. Lynn, first of all, welcome. I know it's your first time into the CGTN studios in Washington, so welcome.
Thank you very much. Delighted to be with you.
So based on what the administration has said, tweeted, done, or not done, talk to me about the level of commitment or lack of you see here.
Well, you know, we've heard a lot of mixed signals, and I think there's still a lot of uncertainty. We've heard on the one hand criticisms of climate change and the degree to which the administration will be committed and invest in it. And then on the other hand, some more recent signals that maybe they'll stay the course, keep us in the Paris Agreement. So there's a lot still to learn. I think the March for Science was an attempt across the globe for folks to stand up and say, science matters. It matters for human prosperity. It matters for the well-being of the planet.
Trump's proposed budget blueprint that Owen, our reporter, mentioned calls for deep cuts in the EPA. But here's what he said on Saturday, the day of the march. He said, my administration is committed to advancing scientific research that leads to a better understanding of our environment and of environmental risks. He goes on to say, we should remember that rigorous science depends not on ideology, but on a spirit of honest inquiry and robust debate. When it comes to science, is there really anything to debate?
Well, you know, science is a discovery process. There's always something new. So, of course, scientists themselves are partly about engaging in debate. But I think the fundamental issue of concern is climate change. Around climate change, there's broad, widespread, uniform agreement that climate change is happening. I just came from a conference where we saw a film about permafrost thawing in the Arctic. It was stunning. It meant roads collapsing. It meant shorelines eroding. These are problems that are now, not somewhere hypothetically in the future.
And Lynn, 3 months into his presidency, the administration President Trump has yet to appoint a science advisor, and you mentioned some important things there. And how critical is science and having a science advisor when it comes to national emergency, like an oil spill or nuclear accident?
We need scientists, and we need them in government, and we need leadership. Partly, that leadership helps to bring a focus on what is needed. What are our science gaps? What do we need to know about those emergencies? For example, hurricanes along the coast. How can we build our knowledge so people are less vulnerable? We need that voice, and any administration, I think, benefits from having those appointees there to help guide and inform the decisions the administration makes.
And what about the fact the administration says, yes, environmental policy is important, but it should not come at the expense of jobs, the economy, and national security, frankly, in their opinion, takes precedence. Is that a valid argument?
You know, I think there's a wrong framing of the problem set here. Environment and economy go hand in hand. I mean, let's go back up to the Arctic and that permafrost thawing. We need to invest in that science. We need to protect the environment. We need to invest in addressing climate change, because without that, you're going to actually see big troubles, big costs to the economy. So these go hand in hand. They are not one against the other.
All right, we'll leave it there. Lynn Scarlett, thank you so much.
Thank you.